Hello commanders, welcome back to another 20 minutes of gameplay. Today we are going to take a look at Nomad Fleet, which is a real-time strategy game that is available as an early access title on Steam at the moment. By playing the game we can very clearly see that it is influenced by other titles such as Faster Than Light, Homeworld, and the theme itself is heavily influenced by Battlestar Galactica, but that's not a bad thing, since all these elements that reminds of other titles blend together well and create a very enjoyable experience. So let's not waste any more time, let's start a new game and see how good is Nomad Fleet in 20 minutes more or less. The idea behind the game is very simple. There is an alien, a mysterious alien race that is hunting the humankind, and all we have to do is lead our mothership to a certain sector where there is this hyperspace gate and escape from them. And this is where the game reminds a lot of Faster Than Light. This map is randomly generated every time you play the game, and you can choose where to go and which path to follow. You can even try to explore every sector of the map. There's no time limit, there's no one hunting you, so you can take your time, visit each and every place of the map and see what is in there. So let's go right up ahead, no information available, let's jump in here. And this is how we begin. Every time you visit the sector for the first time, there will be some time for scanning if there are enemies, allies, or if there are traders. This time there are enemies apparently. So let's go to the tactical map, get back to our ship. And I'm sure that it reminds you a lot of Homeworld. We have our mothership, we have our units, we can send them to fight. We have our harvester that we are going to send right away and start collecting resources.
Command. Orders received.
And I'm gonna wait for them to come closer. There's no need to risk my units. While waiting for them, like I said, we don't have to stay here forever. We don't have to defeat all these enemies. We just have to wait for our generator to be ready for us to jump. So that takes 5 minutes at every map. All we have to do is wait. If we don't want to fight, we don't have to fight. Just wait 5 minutes and jump out. While waiting though, we can do some research. We have some technologies to research. Let's go for the increased interceptor armor. Of course this will cost us money. We have now 601 and we can spend them in creating more units. Gonna build 2 interceptors and the enemy is coming. Let's choose our units. We can zoom in, take a better look.
Your command.
We can give them orders to attack, we can give them orders to hold the position. Everything we want. In general, our goal is to keep our mothership alive.
Your command.
Let's go. The controls are a bit difficult to get used at first. The developer has acknowledged the fact that he is trying to make it better. And before you judge the games too hard, it's an early access title and it is created by only one person. So in my opinion, he is doing a very good job. Let's take a look here. Let's get closer. We can go close to our units and watch them fight. If we defeat this enemy ship, this Empire cruiser, we can send our harvester and get some resources as well. We are just scavenging resources, fighting enemies, trying to find opportunities, traders.
Enemy spotted.
In general, try to survive. Let's send our harvester. And now wait. There is around 2 minutes to get out of the sector. I was saying that the controls are a bit difficult to get used at. It will take you 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes to get used at the way you have to move your unit, you have to control, and the way you have to move on the map. But other than that, the experience is very enjoyable. I like the background a lot. It is very beautiful. I think he's doing an excellent job, and even for an early access title, this is a quite good game, and all it needs, in my opinion, is just more content and to be more polished. Other than that, it is an excellent title, even now. Okay, let's wait for our harvester to gather the resources. Let's kill these
Commencing.
3 last enemies
Yes, sir.
and just wait for around a minute. Let's bring our mothership a bit closer. Of course, we can move them everywhere we want.
System online.
And it's
Standing by.
dead. 2 more enemies. Let's get them and move out of the sector. If you don't want to wait
Power at full capacity.
too much on a sector, we can speed up time. Well, there's no need to do that now. Let's jump. And there are 2 options of jump. Emergency jump, where we'll leave everything behind and jump out of the sector, and quick jump that waits for our harvester to gather all the resources, our ships to dock in the mothership. Not all ships have to dock in the mothership. So for example, this corvette can jump by itself.
Yes, sir.
And just wait and get out of here. Let's speed up time a bit and get out of here. The concept is very simple, but yet quite enjoyable. I said before that there is no one hunting you, there is no time limit, so you can choose where to go first, you can choose how you're gonna spend your time. You can go over here, check these 2 sectors, then return to where we are at the moment and continue your journey towards this red sector, which is the waypoint we're trying to reach. Our goal, the ancient hyperspace gate. Well, we don't have to go check for everything at the moment. Let's just jump to the next sector. There are no information available yet, so let's get in there. And again, scanning the area, waiting.
Hostile units detected.
And these are the aliens that are hunting us. There will be a lot of encounters during your playthrough. So your goal is to find resources, which you do have some resources available from the beginning. Let's go for the interceptor damage.
Researching.
And these orange little dots are resources, so you can send your harvester every time to collect them, and this is also the best thing to do. Where are my units going?
Unit destroyed.
Oh dear god. Get back. Well, it's too late to get them back. Let's give them an attack order. You go help them, and you can also build more units. We can build harvesters, we can build capital ships such as frigates, we can build corvettes, and we can build interceptors and bombers. Let's build an interceptor. It's a good advice to take a look on the tactical map, because some units won't be easy to see them until it's too late. With a tactical map you have a much better view of the battlefield, and it is easier to know where are the enemies coming from. Yeah, we've lost some units. It's very easy to lose units if you are not careful, but let's continue. Also, the harvesters can heal your units, can repair them, so it will be nice to have more than one, and keep one of the harvesters close to your units.
Your command?
Let's get them back. With shift we can change the height at where we want our units to go.
On my way.
And send them wherever we want. I don't think there are any more aliens. Oh yes, there are. There are maps, there are sectors that it will be very difficult for us to survive. So all we have to do is wait for a generator to be ready and then get out of there. Okay, maybe it's the perfect time to build some more interceptors. Here we can see how many units we have and what is the limits of our units. So we have 4 interceptors out of 10. It will be wise to build some more. There are sectors that are full of resources and it will be nice to go for them.
Ship complete.
Okay,
Ready.
let's send them to attack these 2 guys.
Ship complete. Access granted.
And hopefully
sir.
we can kill them fast
Unit destroyed.
before we lose more ships.
Unit
It's very easy
destroyed.
to lose ships, but it's also very easy
complete.
to gain resources and build more ships, research technologies. There you
System
go.
online.
Is that the other
System
2 are not coming,
initialized.
so what we have to do is wait. Let's speed up time a bit. Take a look around first. There's no one else coming. These 2 seem to sit idle. Oh, don't attack them. Okay, attack them then.
Ready.
If you want to attack, I'd prefer to leave them alone. You
Access
hold your
granted.
position, stop. And we can speed time up and wait for our units to finish these 2 guys
Unit
and our
destroyed.
harvester to collect all the resources and us
I need backup.
to build more interceptors because we're going to need them.
Ship complete.
We are ready to jump.
Ship
We can
complete.
jump right away, or we
Ship
can wait for our
complete.
harvester to go to
Ship
gather these
complete.
last resources and get out of here. It would be wise not to lose your interceptors, but sometimes it's inevitable. And let's build one
Building.
more and get out of here.
Ship complete.
Okay, let's jump. Okay, we do have 2 choices now. One here, no information available. Here is an asteroid field. Let's go there. Asteroids are resources. You should know that by now. It's rich in mineral resources. So we are gonna send our harvester after he finishes repairing our units.
Yes, sir.
Let's speed up time. Any other units repairing? No.
Standing by.
Let's wait for this one to be repaired and send our harvester to start collecting resources. What usually happens in this sector is that either there are hostiles for the moment you enter, or this scenario, some
Incoming transmission.
Empire ships coming inside the sector and give you a choice. There are in general sectors that you have to make a choice. In this way we can fight. They tell us to leave and we can fight, we can leave, or we can offer them a deal to split the resources. I'm gonna do this right away because we need the resources. Countdown, there's no way you can hold this. Let's split it 50-50. And they are going to agree or not. Filthy humans. No, they declined our offer? Ah, interesting. I see
Your
this for the first
command?
time. Usually
On
they
my way.
agree because they are corrupted, so we are going to have to wait. This is going to be hard because they will keep coming. Let's speed up time until it's close to us. This is interesting, and there are many choices and many things you can do, even though there aren't a lot of scenarios at the moment in the game. What do we need? What to build? Let's build a corvette
Building.
and an
Building.
interceptor.
Ship complete.
Okay, you can attack.
Enemy spotted.
Ship complete.
Engage.
In general,
Standing
keeping them
by.
together
Enemy
is
spotted.
the best
Engage.
option. You
Standing by.
go attack.
Your command.
Access granted.
Okay, let's finish it. The cruiser is the only one left. But I'm curious to see the map if they said there they are. There are more coming, yes.
Power at full capacity.
We can jump right away if things go bad for us. But let's wait a bit longer until we have more resources. The cruisers are a bit dangerous, even for our mothership, so it will be nice to kill it fast.
Your command.
Let's get closer. It's half dead, should be dead soon. What about our research? What can we research? Well, we don't have enough resource to research anything
Enemy
at the moment.
spotted.
Kill
Commence.
it. We could beat the second harvester, and that's what I'm going to do. And some interceptors.
Your
And
command.
wait.
Enemy
Let's
spotted.
go after them.
Ship complete.
It will be also nice to have a better view on the battlefield without being on the tactical map, but in general it works fine so far.
Access granted.
Get it?
Awaiting instructions.
And you go harvest resources as well. The more harvesters, the better. Later we can find more capital ships and increase the number of ships we can control, and it is quite important actually, and we are going
Your
to need it
command?
in order to survive. Go for them. Yeah, they need repairing, but there's no need to do it now. Let's just focus on the enemies.
Yes, sir. Enemy spotted.
Let's send the two corvettes
Engage.
right after the cruiser.
Unit destroyed.
And we're gonna lose some units. It's easy to lose units, I mentioned before,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
but it's easy to gain them as well. Or build them.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, let's
Enemy
kill
spotted.
it. Let's take a look. We're gonna
Unit
lose
destroyed.
1-2, but there is plenty of money
Unit
here
destroyed.
on this field. Should be dead soon.
Ready.
Let's send them after this bomber. It's a bomber or an interceptor, something like that.
Standing by.
Of course, our mothership can defend itself, and we'll start firing back to the enemies that come close to it. But it is vulnerable. We don't want the enemies to come that close. It would be nice to destroy them
Enemy
before.
spotted. Commencing.
And there you go. Everything is dead. And I don't see anything else. So we can stay here until we have gathered all of these resources, speed up time, and then we can move on. As we collect
Complete.
resources, we have a lot more options. We can start creating even a capital ship. I'm gonna create a frigate.
Building.
It's the biggest ship we can build with our mothership at the moment. I haven't found any technologies that allow us maybe to build something else. Maybe it exists, maybe not. And
Awaiting instructions.
it will be nice to create more harvesters and speed up the process as well.
Ship complete.
And there is the frigate.
Ready.
Quite powerful, quite big, bigger than the other vessels. And it's good to have some of them. We can build 6 frigates. In the end, we will have to build a very strong fleet, because on the last sector we will have to spend around 10 minutes defending ourselves. And it is also crucial to research everything you can. So let's research our interceptor damage and armor and make them better. And we are done. We have collected all the resources from this asteroid field, and we have built a quite strong fleet with 2 frigates, 7 corvettes, 5 bombers, 10 interceptors, and we have 4 harvesters. And in general, this is what we want to do. We want to find resources and use them to build a strong fleet, and of course research everything we can. I haven't researched only the resource corvette, which is like the harvesters and it's collecting resources. After we're done, we can move out of the sector. This is how the game plays. It is quite enjoyable, a very nice strategy title. You have to gather resources, build your fleet, research technologies, and in general get stronger for you to be able to survive the last confrontation with the aliens at the waypoint, the ancient hyperspace gate. Very enjoyable title, even though it is only an early access title. The game feels complete, the game feels ready, it is quite beautiful, and all it actually needs to become better is more content and to be a bit more polished. This was Nomad Fleet. Thank you very much for joining me watching this video. I'm SquidofLuv, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.